I'm Chronix, and this is Crystal from the most extreme wrestling, and this is your Raw review for June 17th, 2013. And man,
I see Chronix has his booze.
I do. This Raw was so awesome.
This was an awesome Raw.
I know.
I was excited, was into it. I actually, turned away from my jigsaw puzzle. It was good stuff.
So you could see what was happening.
That's right, whereas normally I get so into the jigsaw puzzle I miss.
And, you know, my Raw reviews have been going up late because all these render errors has been driving me insane. So to fix that and remedy that, on this episode, I'm just going to direct upload this video. So I'm going to have to not have the little entrance video and all that.
So we're doing like an experiment. What's more important to the fans? The nice intro or the coming up sooner?
Well,
is that what we're doing?
I mean, not exactly, but
I
was just so excited about the show. I just wanted to put it up faster.
I thought it was like a marketing experiment.
Well, I mean, I guess it could be.
I think it's a marketing experiment.
No.
You tell us.
Whatever. We're just making up stuff off the top of her head. It was nothing to that. But anyways, there was a lot to this Raw right here. It was from Grand Rapids, and they got a glorious Raw. I was jealous. I was very jealous. So we start off with.
Guy from Grand Rapids. Sorry, go ahead.
Good for you. We had Del Rio. Oh, man.
Del Rio.
Del Rio, and if no one thought before at the pay-per-view that he had turned heel, he indeed has turned heel.
He's for sure heel.
I don't know why there was confusion.
But it was a good heel turn, because, I mean, I thought it was decently, because he was like, I fought for you for 5 months, and nothing happened. And I fought for myself, and I got the championship.
Well, he took advantage. He talked about the Man of Steel. That's like a movie or something.
Really?
Yeah. Huh?
I was like, really?
And he's not a Man of Steel. He's a Man of Gold. Which gold?
But gold is kind of weak.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a very weak metal.
It's a soft metal.
Yeah.
You should have said he was titanium.
Anything but gold.
But anyways, yes, he said that the fans done cheer for him or whatever. And then he mentions respect. And because he said respect, the Undertaker comes out. Well, no, CM Punk comes out. CM Punk is returning. Now, I haven't said this before, I don't think, but I was very glad CM Punk was gone from Raw for so long, because getting beat by the Undertaker is not something that you just come back to Raw and ignore like nothing happened. Much like Chris Jericho did after losing to CM Punk, and then acted like nothing happened, or he wasn't even in the match. He didn't even say anything.
It's funny.
But you know, when you're in a battle with The Undertaker, taking time off, whether you have a legitimate injury or not, it just makes logical sense. So, Punk comes out, and they interact with each other.
How long has it been, though?
He was gone for like a month, basically.
It was like longer than a month.
Well,
he fought Undertaker at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, and then there was,
That's like 3 months.
What?
WrestleMania early April?
I don't know.
May, June?
Doesn't matter.
Almost July?
Whatever.
Just saying.
But anyways, Vicky Guerrero and Brad Maddox, they have like a surprise later tonight or something. But first, they're going to make a match. They're making a match with Del Rio and Punk in the main event tonight. So everybody's like, woohoo. And Punk really did a good job getting the crowd on his side. He's dropping those little things in there to get people to cheer for him.
He's got some funky hair now.
Yeah, he's looking like Wolverine with the chops. No? Come on.
Hugh Jackman looks good.
I'm just talking about the facial hair.
Still, you shouldn't even compare the two.
Why?
Because they're not even in the same league.
In the same league. Well, they both were on Raw at some point.
That's true. But CM Punk is in like the gas station attendant league, and Hugh Jackman is in like the Hugh Jackman league.
It doesn't even make sense.
It makes sense to me.
But Vicky's got a surprise for the McMahons later on, alright? And I wasn't clear by the end of the night what that surprise exactly was. Maybe I missed something, but
I didn't see a surprise.
There was a surprise right here. Wade Barrett is going to go against a returning Christian. And
he has like the element. He's an element, like the periodic table of elements on his shirt. I didn't know that.
He's had that shirt. It's on WWE.com on sale. It's been like that for it's $6. It's been out so long. Yes, it is.
It's $6?
Yes, it's $6.
I swear I've never seen that shirt before.
Oh my gosh. That's because you never watched SmackDown.
That is because I never watched SmackDown.
Hold on, my friends. I need this now.
I need this now because my wife didn't know what her shirt was.
It's just so disappointing.
That I don't watch SmackDown?
Yes.
It should suck less, and then I would watch it.
Well, okay. Anyways, Christian, he doesn't hit his famous 1.5-star frog splash, which I was sad, but he did do this, like, dive to the outside, which was pretty epic.
Pretty epic.
And I was glad to see Christian back on Raw. And yes. Alright, so now we have a 2-on-1 match. You might think to yourself, it's going to be Ryback taking on 2 jobbers, but instead it's Sheamus. Not taking on 2 jobbers at once, but 2 established mid-carders and, like, former champion with one of them?
It didn't make very much sense.
It's like...
Actually, it didn't make any sense.
Why is Sheamus so strong that he can beat a former Intercontinental Champion and a strong superstar as in Damien Sandow like it's really not a big deal? Like, there was... I mean, he didn't dominate the entire match.
Irish temper.
Yeah.
I should know about that. Just saying.
Do you have an angry Irish temperature?
Well, I'm Irish.
Temperature?
Temper?
Temper.
I mean, yes. I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm just saying I'm Irish. That's all I was
You're
saying.
so special.
I am special.
That's why you're so short.
That is why I'm so short. It's why I'm pale, too.
Yeah. You're not as pale as Sheamus. Good thing.
Thank goodness.
But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, that...
You were talking about Sheamus.
Yeah, that Sheamus could be so strong that... Because, I mean, the fact that there was so much of the match of him just completely dominating, it bothered me. Because it's like he is not that strong. I don't care. That's just too much. 2 guys at once, really. But
I'm very bothered by this.
I am, but
I was not that bothered by
Damien
this.
Sandow rolled up and, got a quick win. So he outsmarted the angry Irishman.
That's actually cool, because Irish people are also supposed to be stupid. I'm not.
I agree.
I'm super smart. But that's like the stereotype.
Well... Okay. So, Rob Van Dam is coming back.
The king of the Giant Butt Club returns.
Yeah, you call it the Ghetto Booty.
No, I called it the Giant Butt Club, but the Ghetto Booty Club is a little
No,
different.
actually you did call it the Ghetto. Yes.
Can't remember what I called my own club. Anyways, him and Kurt Angle are currently tied for king. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But anyways, he is coming back.
You were the only person that's ever pointed that out to me in my entire life, but he's coming back.
And you died laughing, by the way, when I pointed that out.
Yes, but that was many moons ago.
It's okay.
And the thing about Rob Van Dam, a lot of people are kind of wondering when what his contract's going to be like and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that he's probably just going to show up one time before Money in the Bank, be at Money in the Bank, and probably be gone. Because
I can't see him being long-term because...
Drug policy.
He has some extracurricular activities that are not compatible with WWE's family image.
And he recently said that he's not going to stop doing that. And he even said that he's not going to be on a full-time schedule. So, and that was like one of his biggest problems, being burned out and being like a zombie. So...
That's why he had to do a lot of extracurricular activities.
And look, he's always been like that. But I pointed out in the glorious... Mick Foley Blu-ray that I love and adore.
Crap, Mick Foley, crap.
I pointed out that they've had a lot of guys come in and basically, like Vader and all that, just come in, do a little something, and record a DVD or 3, and then they can all get paid multiple times off of it, of the one sporadic appearance and all the interviews that they did when they were there. That's what they're doing with Rob Van Dam. They're supposed to be making another ECW DVD, so... Who was right? It was me. I love Rob Van Dam.
I disagreed with you. I know you do. You know he was in Waco that one time, and we almost saw him, but we didn't.
Yeah, he didn't come to some signing.
I think that we were at the wrong spot at the mall. I don't remember.
That mall's not that big.
That's true.
But I was a huge fan. Still a fan.
And I was like, who is that? This was before I liked wrestling.
Yeah. Kitty. Alright.
Katie's being super bad because she's going to sleep for like 12.5 hours.
So, Triple H and Vince have this weird altercation where they're talking, Vicky and all that, they're talking about how Christian returned and Triple H is like, yeah, you know that I actually am the one who signed him. I'm trying to read this. And he's like, Rob Van Dam, oh, that's the guy I talked to on the phone. And remember 3MB, they're going to be in a match. So it was kind of a weird... segment, I thought, because it was like Triple H trying to break, like, kayfabe or something, and being like, I know that I'm actually the one who contracted. I don't know. It just was
I really
stupid.
don't get the whole McMahon's what they're doing right now.
It makes no sense.
I don't get it at all.
Like, they're...
Not at all. More on that later, but I don't get it at all.
I don't know. It was weird. It's like he's trying to be buddy-buddy with the internet fans or something. And it's like, Triple H and that idea, that don't mix. Ever. I don't care if Triple H trying to be a good, happy, I want to be friendly with the fans. It's never going to work because fans hate him. You just can't make fans not hate Triple H. It's just the way it is.
I used to like him.
He's too far gone, and you know, like, because of things that he's done to, you know, people in the past, and blah 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 blah. And
I used to like him.
And his power, you can't look over somebody's power.
It's true.
You can't be a common man when you run the company. That's all I'm saying.
It's true.
So, anyways, we move on.
We do.
And Daniel Bryan versus Orton. I thought this was going to be the lamest match. I thought it was going to be Captain Boring versus Captain Excitement. But it actually was a pretty exciting match all around. I was really surprised. This no disqualification match voted for by the fans.
There was a kendo stick.
Yes, which I was corrected on Twitter. It is not spelled the way you thought it was spelled.
How is it spelled?
It's with the E, I guess, because I put an I.
I said Kindo, but I was not sure.
But it's not I, because...
is it Kendo?
It's some... I don't know. I don't want... I already got corrected.
I'm going to look it up.
You know the thing about Twitter, and just basically everything on the internet, I always know if I'm right, because no one says anything about it, but I always know that I'm absolutely wrong, because somebody will instantly...
It is Kendo.
See? Somebody will
also
instantly...
known as the bamboo sword.
I will say bamboo
or
sword
the
for now on.
Shinai?
Well, forget that. It sounds ridiculous.
Well,
but
it's
anyways,
like Japanese. I can't say it.
English.
Go ahead.
You know you get Zeb Coulter over here. I mean, come on. Now. That was voted for by the fans,
No,
and
it
there
wasn't.
was this move in the match. There was like a, let's see. Daniel Bryan was getting thrown outside of the ropes, and he did the Shawn Michaels grab and pull himself up, but before he could pull himself all the way up, he got inverted low blowed with a kendo stick or a bamboo sword, as it is now known as.
I think that should be an official move, the inverted low blow.
Well, it is now.
I shall employ that at some point in time. Not
on
against
who?
you.
Okay. That's all I care about. But because of this swift kick to the nether regions, a doctor came down and declared this match stopped. And I am so sick
I found this hysterical.
and tired of doctors stopping things.
The dude got hit in the balls. And then the doctor came and was like, oh no continuing.
Well, he was a guy...
We've seen multiple shots to the head. But the inverted low blow, that's it. We're done. You can't mess with the junk.
Even in a no disqualification match, that cannot happen. Probably he could spot the swelling from the outside of his tights.
I mean, I didn't see him, like, taking a peek in there or anything.
Well, he didn't have to. The swelling was so big. I'm just saying.
Oh,
But
really? Did you notice?
I'm just saying, how else would the doctor have known? Was he checking consciousness? I mean, I don't know.
He got inverted low blow and he got knocked out. It's a devastating move.
It is a devastating move. I felt bad, but I wouldn't, stop in the match. I don't know. But AJ Lee cuts a promo.
AJ!
She's the Divas champion.
She cuts an awesome promo, too.
It's about time.
It was awesome.
I'm so happy for AJ. So happy for me. So happy for everybody. I've been supporting her this whole time.
That's true. I've been supporting her, too.
Yeah. So... She comes out there, and then she's cutting a good promo, but then Stephanie comes out there.
She does.
And
Stephanie looks huge compared to AJ.
I know. I think she had, like, giant heels or something, because I don't think she's that tall. But I don't know.
And not just tall, but, like width-wise. Not, like, fat, but just,
yeah.
like a bigger woman.
Well, AJ is really small.
I know. Like, I just don't realize that till she's next to another person.
And they were, like, standing face-to-face, and I was like, man, that's about 12 years too late for Stephanie, in the whole women's championship and everything. But they start fighting on the microphone.
It was a good battle.
Yeah, because she said, AJ's like, I should be more like you or more like a champ. Yeah, I should.
Stephanie said that to AJ.
Instead of, like, and then AJ says, instead of, like, dating a superstar, I should just marry him. And I was like, oh. and everything. But she's like, I'm a McMahon, and you need to act like one. And AJ says, I'm younger. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, like, I mean, honestly, I thought as far as promos, Stephanie got owned, like, really bad by AJ.
I didn't think that.
I thought she got owned.
But,
I mean, I think it was intentional, but she still got owned.
Stephanie was kind of like, I can basically fire you and everything.
Like, yeah.
And, why is her voice so deep now? It just bothers me. It's like, like it happened out of nowhere. She's all like, I don't know.
I don't know, she's older now.
But I mean, your voice doesn't...
Yeah, it does. Old ladies' voices get deep.
Deep?
Yes.
I thought that was a testosterone thing.
I don't think so. I've heard some old ladies with some deep voices.
I don't know.
Maybe she started smoking.
I don't think so. Come on.
I don't know.
And Caitlyn comes down, and she is angry. She's got like a whole team of divas. Not
true.
I couldn't even identify all of them.
That's true.
I saw... I mean, I'm just saying, there was one diva out there, this tall, skinny chick. I didn't even know who it was.
I thought she looked cool, though.
Didn't know who it was.
I liked her look, even though I didn't know who she was.
But anyways, I saw Layla and I saw the Funkadactyls. I don't know who the other girl was. But Caitlyn, and she comes out there, and then they start fighting, and I'm like, man, this is... Like, Caitlyn's, like, acting is not always great, like we saw with the kids.
It's actually always terrible, is what it is.
But it was good. It was, like, the segment...
It wasn't.
No, the segment...
The segment was good.
Was so solid, it worked.
Caitlyn's acting, not good.
Well...
Segment, good.
I liked it. I like AJ. And I like Caitlyn's.
I'm not a huge Caitlyn.
But anyways... So they start fighting. Biggie Langston comes and saves AJ.
That was hilarious, because Biggie was, like, carrying her off, and AJ was like...
Okay, so Kane
funny.
and Ambrose have a match and a disqualification. So I'm like, man, there's a lot of messing up the finishes over here. But, alright, so now we have the most epic segment of Raw, probably of the year. It is Mark freaking Henry. He's going to retire. Actually, that's later.
Yeah,
that's later.
later.
But they announced it.
Yeah,
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that later.
Vince McMahon, he shakes hands with the Shield.
Oh yeah, so this is, like,
What?
I just wanted to point this out, because I saw the segment and I was like, Vince is a heel now? Because, as you explained, this is why I'm pointing this out. We discussed this last week, but because everything he's saying about Triple H is completely right, that he's old, he doesn't need to wrestle anymore, he needs to be in the back, and he doesn't need this match, and it's stupid, I disagreed with him. So I was like, oh, he's totally a face. Like, it just, like, cemented in my mind, even though I knew it wasn't true. So, like, that is a very, like I said, whatever the McMahons are doing right now is very confusing, and it does not make sense.
And I like the Shield. The Shield lets the McMahons leave without incident from the ring last week or the other week or whatever, and now they shake hands. Like, what the crap?
They're all buddy-buddy now.
Vince is like, I like that ruthless aggression. And I'm just like...
Vince looked old as crap today, too.
Another Wyatt family promo. Still waiting on them to come out. Antonio Cesaro and Zeb Coulter, they're like together now?
Yes, which made the whole... So I have not been on board with the whole Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now that they have added Antonio Cesaro, it is hilarious, and I now like it.
And they had a match with William Regal, and I was like, hey, Crystal, watch this, because William Regal's so awesome in the ring. But
I waited.
He didn't get to do anything. But it was still good.
It was still awesome. Cesaro was awesome. He, like, had dude, like, roll up like this, and was like, kaboom,
and I could visually tell that William Regal is no skinny, small man anymore. Mm-mm. And he was getting pulverized by Antonio Cesaro.
The fat was, like, rippling up as he slammed on the ground.
Yeah, usually things don't ripple up, but...
It was rippling.
But
it was a good match. I did enjoy watching it.
Yeah, I mean, he put the beat down on old William Regal, so I was like, dang. And then they pull out the Don't Tread on Me flag, which I was like, see, they wanted to do a Confederate flag, they just couldn't get away with it.
Yeah, the Confederate flag is too controversial. People see that and, like, lose their mind.
But I can't remember if the Don't Tread on Me is... Is that's an American flag, or is it a Texas flag?
No. I think it's an American Revolution flag.
I just can't. I really thought...
Well,
I don't know.
I'll look it up while you
can look it up. But anyway, so now... We have Cena cutting a very good promo, actually, about how he's got his title and he's going to lose it someday. But whoever takes it is going to deserve it. And I was like, dude, that was a really good thing. And then Mark Henry comes out.
Oh, this was the best.
He gets... So what is the flag? He gets in this very...
Was used... Go ahead, because I can't figure it out. It doesn't say, like...
he comes out there to retire, and like he's getting teary-eyed, and he's just like going on and on about his family, and he's going to be home with them.
American Revolution.
He never got the chance to be WWE champion.
Dude was crying. There were tears.
I was getting upset.
Real legit tears. Like, I almost teared up a little. I was like, man, he's like, my little girl that cries when I come home. Daddy's coming home now. And I was like, oh, this is so sweet. Like, Mark Henry's leaving to go be with his family.
I know. I was getting emotional.
You were. Everybody was.
And then like Cena gave him the title. He was holding up the title, and then he's like, I don't deserve this or whatever. And then like Cena, after he was done retiring and everything.
See, I did notice. The thought did cross my mind. Why is he putting over Cena this much?
The thought came across my mind.
Why is Cena standing there?
Yeah, because if he's retiring, Cena doesn't need to be there. But it didn't.
It did not sink in.
It didn't.
I was just like, yeah,
didn't spoil
okay,
nothing.
Whatever. Like, sure, like Cena's just there and he's talking good about him. Okay.
You know, and then
man, like I was caught up in the moment.
And then he raises his hand with the title, and they're like going around, and then they go to hug.
And then yes.
And then
boom!
Like, world's strongest slam. I was like, holy crap, and the crowd just pops so huge.
I was like, what just happened? Like, what just happened?
I know, I just freaked out.
We had to watch it like 4 times.
I know, it was awesome.
We're like,
that means...
he's like, I'm not done yet. And I was like, whoa. Like, this was all completely fake. The tears were fake.
See...
That 500-pound man was like bawling in the ring.
I didn't think that he was going to retire until he got in the ring and started talking. All these rumors on the website,
even on Wikipedia,
like everything.
Retired today.
Everything. I don't care. When he got to the ring and he got that microphone in his face, I believed it.
I sure did.
I believed it 100%.
Dude was crying real tears.
And he got us. He got us. So I hope he wins, because his run with the World Heavyweight title like 2 years ago was amazing. It blew my mind how good he was as a World Heavyweight Champion. And this is great. They pulled this one right out of their hat.
I know. This is like the first time I've been like really, really, really excited and surprised on Raw.
Yeah, so, he's like, everyone's a bunch of puppets or whatever. And
it's like, you puppets, I got you. And I was like, you did get me.
And this brought up a thought.
Okay.
Mark Henry, Kane, and Christian are the only full-time wrestlers that are from the WWE Attitude Game that are still on the roster full-time. And I was like, whoa.
Wow, you got that roster memorized.
Yeah, well, I looked it up, but I just thought about it. But anyways.
I'm getting something for a later segment.
Okay, good for you. Alright, so Heath Slater versus Chris Jericho. This is like we were... told that they were going to have their match and everything, the 3MB, which did we give a crap?
We didn't.
Anyways.
At all, actually.
So,
not even a little bit.
We move on. Chris Jericho wins, and I wonder if Fandango is going to end up in the spot
Fandango.
It's Fandango, actually. He's going to be in Heath Slater's spot. Like, is he going to move down that far? I don't know. But...
Can 3-Man Band not just go away? Please, just go away.
Yeah. Sin Cara, once again, against Curtis Axel, the new Intercontinental Champion. Why they gotta have another match, I have no absolute idea. It makes no sense whatsoever. And why in God's name, inexplicably, did the mood lighting come back? It went away, and it came back, it went away, and now it's back again.
You're really obsessed with the mood lighting.
It's so stupid. The man does not, have the authority to make the lights change.
He does, though.
He sucks.
It's mysterious.
Oh, he's mysterious.
And awesome.
It's no mysterious thing that he sucks.
Yeah.
And I know somebody's gonna say, Chronix, he's a good wrestler and blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. He sucks in WWE. The ability to be entertaining and all that crap, no. He is not what they wanted him to be.
I liked him at first, but I mean, just dude, like...
It's just like he comes out there and I'm like...
You do the same thing every week.
Sin Cara... Whatever, I don't care. If they want to put over Curtis Axel, why in God's name is he beating someone else more important? Like Heath Slater or something. I mean, really? He could beat someone else. Someone else. He already beat Zack Ryder.
Did he legit beat Sin Cara?
He did. He pinned him.
Okay.
I wrote it down. He pinned him. Again.
Okay.
Again.
He also wrote Mood Lighting Returns in huge letters with big question marks.
I did, but they already cut that part. So now, Punk versus
This is my
Del Rio
segment. So I noticed CM Punk was wearing a jiu-jitsu hoodie. And I was like, bam! I do jiu-jitsu too.
I bet he could beat you.
Who knows?
So, they have a match.
Nobody out there knows how good I am.
We can all just imagine that you're terrible. I mean, really. We can see your hand-eye coordination from here.
Got a point.
We can see...
CM Punk's little, though.
And you're not. You're smaller than him. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. Okay, so CM Punk versus the World Heavyweight Champion Del Rio. And they have a match, which I'm not too entirely interested in, but then, after a count-out or something, I'm not really sure how it ended. I wasn't paying attention. I freaking saw Dolph Ziggler. He couldn't have a match. He couldn't have a match or anything. Dolph Ziggler ran out. Yeah.
He attacked the crap out of Del Rio. Yeah, he was like, boom, 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 and like kicking him, and then the ref was dragging him away, and he was still kicking him with his foot. It was great.
He wasn't supposed to be there, but he was so mad.
It was like a street clothes beatdown, too. I liked it.
A street clothes?
Yes. Street clothes? Like he was not in his ring attire.
Oh!
He was wearing street clothes.
I didn't know what he said. Street.
How much Jaeger have you had?
I don't know. Rewind to the beginning of the video to find out. Just saying. Yeah.
But I thought it looked cool. He had his Converses on, his suit.
Well, after that beatdown, CM Punk is in the ring. He's all victorious and whatnot, or something. But then
Captain Jimmy Johns.
Brock Lesnar.
All right, I gotta call out something here. Every time that dude leaves and comes back, everybody marks out and like pees their pants because they're so excited.
No, only Triple H pees his pants with Brock. Remember?
But then he sucks and he does nothing. And everybody's like, Brock Lesnar's not doing good. And I was right. And then he leaves and he goes back and he's like, yay, Brock Lesnar! Like, he sucked last time. Why would he not suck this time? He sucks every time.
They had a brawl.
He can't even speak. The dude is completely illiterate on the microphone. That's why he does not talk. Because when he talks, he sounds like an idiot.
He does have... he doesn't sound like that.
I'm a kicker. I kick people, and I'm tough, and...
He doesn't sound like that.
I'm tough.
I don't think
what do I say, Paul Heyman?
I don't think his voice is actually that deep.
Oh, that's true. I should have my squeaky voice. My bad. I always forget. I'm tough.
Okay, that's ridiculous. That's not...
I'm so tough.
Now, let's get to something that's serious here. He F5s the freaking CM Punk guy, right?
He's still gonna suck this time. Y'all do not need to be excited.
Look, this is the thing.
I don't know why people have so much faith in this guy.
Look.
Captain Jimmy Johns.
I'm happy they're gonna have a match.
He has a sandwich logo. Go ahead.
I'm happy they're gonna have a match or whatever, but the thing is, I cannot legitimately believe that CM Punk has one chance, snowball's chance of hell, that he can beat Brock Lesnar in any kind of match, in any kind of fight. Brock Lesnar...
You can beat him in a verbal fight.
Is it? Well, I mean, that's true, but
you did say any kind of fight.
That's not a fight, that's a contest. A fight with fist and body parts.
Okay.
Not with mouths. So, the point is, I don't think that... I mean, it's not believable to me. You know what I mean? Brock Lesnar would beat him.
Do you also admit that Brock Lesnar is probably going to suck this time, just as he did all the last times? Or do you want to be excited and then get let down again?
I don't know if they're officially going to have a match yet or not, so I can't even say. But
cop out.
Whatever. So that was Raw. It was extremely long.
And
for
awesome.
us to review because it was so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was Raw. So I will see you guys later.